Lights Fantastic sounded like a cartoon that I would really thoroughly enjoy, and I found this to be really boring. This is a Warner Brothers cartoon from 1942. It's directed by Friz Freleng and written by Dave Monahan, with voices provided by Blanc and the Mellowmen Quartet. And the reason this sounded exciting is because I love when inanimate objects or pictures of characters come to life. There are many different versions of this, including from Warner Brothers, and generally Warner Brothers did a great job with them. But with this one, I found the animation to be largely very dull. A lot of the time, I didn't feel like I was looking at billboards or various signs. We have signs, billboards, advertising pictures throughout New York City, and they're all coming to life. But often, because of the angles, when we had a side-on angle, it looked like I was looking at a billboard or an ad. But often they're just a picture on the screen, and it doesn't feel like a billboard. So I don't think that was generally very well done. And then we have the actual images themselves. It's not very fascinating. There were two bits that I liked, kind of, and I'll discuss those with a spoiler warning in a moment, but even then, I didn't come away from it feeling like I even enjoyed those bits very much. So I can't really praise this one very much at all. The animation is not that good. There are a couple of good bits, I'll mention them in a moment, but in general, I thought the animation was pretty dull. And the pacing was fine. We did get quite a variety, and the music was good. So pacing good, music good. No problems with the voice acting, but not necessarily the most engaging or anything. So there are some okay parts of it, but visually I thought it was pretty terrible. And I basically never say that about this kind of cartoon. So that to me is a sign, in my opinion, based on what I look for, that it's not very good. However, I will now mention two bits that I thought were okay. So these are, of course, spoilers for the bit that I think are the best bits. And one of them I actually didn't love, but I did at the same time, and this is the clown. I loved the appearance of the clown, but I didn't like the performance. I found it to be very boring, but I did like the design of the clown. And the other bit I liked was when we had the coffee cans doing can-can, which is quite fun to say. And I thought that was quite good. The animation for that was pretty decent. So they're really the only two bits that I'd say I kind of enjoyed. But in general, I was rather disappointed. I had high hopes for Lights Fantastic, maybe too high hopes. But as I said, Warner Brothers have done a lot of cartoons like this where inanimate objects come to life. And usually they're pretty good, but unfortunately, that's just, in my opinion, not the case with Lights Fantastic.